Okay. First things first. We got a lot to catch up on because I've been sick. Still am. Working my way through it. And the first thing I want to catch up on is shout out to Gorgeous Geek. Welcome to the stream, bro. The first thing I want to catch up on is there was a Nintendo Direct while I was away.
Your super chat is deeply appreciated. This money will go towards a 23andMe.
Let's see what they're
kit.
talking about.
I know
it
I'm
couldn't
black,
have been
but I
that
need
great
a
because I
DNA
don't really
test
feel
to
like I
reveal
saw.
if I'm
Then
Taco
actually, you know
Fall
what? I don't
black
know.
or just Blake Griffin black.
I haven't been on the timeline too much because I've been coughing up along. Did somebody drop a super chat? Shout out to something. No, I already shouted out something racist. Oh no, somebody else dropped. Why does it not show up right? It shows it right there. Shout out to QP, the producer. Just had my son today. I'm feeling blessed. Okay. Shout out to QP. Blessings to your family, dog. That's dope. I saw somebody else got their first car too. Shout out to y'all, man. It's all types of. At least somebody's having a good week out here. At least somebody's having a good week. And taxes is coming up. Fuck that shit. But yeah, let's see what they showed off at the Nintendo Direct. Before I even get into it and break it down. What would y'all rate it from 1 to 10, with 10 being the best in terms of the Switch 2 news that we got? All right. Nintendo's paving the way.
You should be locked up in Arkham for the filthy number of subs you just dropped.
Yo, shout out to Dub
Only
Anime with the sub.
a crazy person would spend so much money on a streamer.
Article's weird. 4.5, it was ass. 6, snooze out of 10. All right, and the first Nintendo Direct of the year is taking place March 2025, blah, blah, blah. All right, so Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD remakes. Was anybody asking for this? Let's see.
Thanks for resubscribing. This should be enough money for TBH to cop a brick from Dr. Eggman.
So they up-res the pixel art. I thought this was gonna be a full-blown remake. I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to play this, chat. I'm good off this. Add it with my Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D remakes. I'm gonna assume this one's probably not gonna be that good just because I know the April 2nd is the big Switch 2 release, Nintendo Direct. So they're probably
You've got one loyal
they're probably
fan
just,
base,
offloading whatever they have
not as
left for
loyal as
the.
Amy's dumbass.
Because I mean, we call them. We need to come up with a new nickname, right? We got the PS4 Primates, right? Now that the Switch 2 is coming out, what are we gonna call Switch gamers? What you know about? Because I'm gonna be playing it later, Siggy. I'm gonna be playing it later. It'll be my first time playing it. So they're basically gonna be whatever would be the equivalent to PS4 Primates. This is what they're giving you guys so that you guys don't feel left out when the Switch 2 comes out. The Switchers, the Switch simps. AI, the Synomium Files series return. Sticking with Japanese developers, Spike next to the new game, Detective AI. Let's see. The third game in the series. What?
Escape
Switch
from
Surfs
dire
is
straits.
fucking funny. I fuck with Switch Surfs, but I feel like most people won't know what the word surf means. They'll be like, why are you talking about surf? You gotta keep in mind, guys, the reading levels are dropping. Most people are probably not gonna know what that means. Who's got surf, bro? There you go, Section 8 switches.
2 minutes until oxygen 0.
Switch surfs. Switch simians.
Help me! Please help me, Dante!
The latest entry in the The Somnium Files series is stirring. You are Kaname Date, a special agent with a sophisticated AI called Aiba embedded in his left eye.
So you play
Your
Siri.
mission is to track down Iris, an internet idol who has been trapped in a mysterious escape game. Conduct interviews to investigate Iris's whereabouts. Dive into a subject's dreams to reveal clues hidden deep within their psyche. And solve mind-bending puzzles in an explorable environment.
Who is the market for these games? Was anybody genuinely interested in this? I don't understand who's the market for this. This is a no bueno for me. You said Weebs. Atlas debuts a new remaster. The Direct. I might buy it. No. with the Persona makers announcing a remaster of one of their Devil Summoner games, which is part of the Mimigami Sensei franchise. Okay.
Go, Rido!
This feels like leftovers right now so far.
Devil's Bane.
But here, in the Taisho era, we're the only detectives that specialize in that sort of thing. Yes, this is the Narumi Detective Agency.
Please, sir. Please, help.
Rido, got a case. Let's roll.
It's time.
That pass.
Now. Good. The Dark Realm.
I maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm out of touch, but I feel like this is not something that's gonna get the average Switch fan excited. Like I don't see people waiting in line at GameStop to pick this up. But then again, you shouldn't be at GameStop in the first place.
It's like a junction between the real world and the netherworld.
Bravo, detective. Or should I say, Devil Summoner. Raido Kuzunoha.
You may call me Goto.
Oh, they got pussy in this shit.
That's my motto. I'd go, but it's easier for you anyway.
Hello there, Mr. Narumi. And listen to me for a minute, okay?
So, I ask, are you prepared to lead the life of a Devil Summoner?
You can miss me with that double shit. Let's see. It's a no for me. I'm a Persona player too. Pac-Man Metroidvania. Next up, we got an alternate take on gaming's most iconic franchise, Pac-Man Shadow Labyrinth. It's a Metroidvania-style game that gives an unsettling take on the adventures of the puck-shaped, ghost-chomping character. This time around, Pac-Man has been reimagined as Puck, who guides a hooded hero around a maze-like futuristic world that's been ravaged by war. Okay. Do the kids fuck with Pac-Man?
Wake up. You have been chosen. And we have
Why he come in like a little fat ass kid? Fat ass boy.
work to do, number 8.
So this is dark and gritty. What's this joint called? Ori and the Blind Forest.
You wield your weapon well. But sometimes, a swordsman needs more than a sword.
Are you bored Pac-Man fun? I mean, if you out and about it, you're at a restaurant and they got a Pac-Man machine. You're like, oh, sweet, they got Pac-Man. Like, you want to play it, but like, do I want to play it at home on a regular basis? Not really, bruh. That's some real old shit. Roll with Pac-Man, bro.
Don't just defeat enemies. Consume them.
I play this if it was on Game Pass. I feel that. Shout out to Joel with the song. They turned fucking Pac-Man into some yellow balls. Now he's yellow veiny balls now. Like, this is fucking crazy. Like, this is a dark, edgy Pac-Man. You ever wondered what would happen if Reaper from Overwatch combined with fucking Pac-Man in a post-apocalyptic universe? Like, no, not really. Well, maybe it was just I wasn't paying attention enough, but like I'm starting to see why I didn't really see nobody talking about this Nintendo Direct.
Welcome to Zephyr Town, a cozy place nestled in a windswept valley. This is where your new life begins.
Story of Seasons.
First cropping up on the Nintendo DS system, this immersive farming and life sim has no shortage of activities to get up to.
Oh, you must be the new farmer.
Tend to your farm while...
I don't want to farm in real life. I don't want to farm in a game. Oh, thank you. Metroid 4. Jesus Christ. All right, here we go. Oh, 3-minute trailer. Let's go. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. Dawn. This is the Beyond section Peter Griffin told you to stay out of. It really breaks my heart that a lot of people watch this trailer and they probably, that moment right there, they were probably like, oh, that's from Smash Bros. Guys, that's from Metroid.
This is the unknown planet Vuros.
I live, Sonny. What up,
Here,
though?
Samus is in the jungle with a colossal tree in its center.
Yo, shout out to CJ with the $10 super chat.
They
1
don't need to know
second.
why I locked away. I mean, trained for.
What's good? Hope everyone is having a good day. Also, get well soon. Shout out to CJ with the $10 super chat. I appreciate you in the words. I appreciate you. Get my likes up, chat. Get my likes up.
In order to survive and escape this planet that she was unexpectedly transported to, Samus must scan stone figures and other relics to carve a path forward.
Like a lot more of a 2D side-scrolling Metroid player. I'm not gonna lie, the first Metroid I actually ever played was Metroid Prime. And since then, it's the only one I've liked. I never liked any of the side-scrolling ones. I played the original one. I think I played Super Metroid too, like later. But like Prime has always been my favorite.
He's not alone though. Abhorrent, alien creatures living in the jungle are waiting to strike.
Metroid Prime Hunters. That was the DS one with the multiplayer, right?
As she
I never played it, but I remember it.
Samus is granted mysterious,
I don't think I had a DS at the time.
powers, psychic abilities. These powers allow Samus to operate mechanisms and to open doors. They also allow her to control the trajectory of her beams with the power of her mind. But why were these powers bestowed upon Samus?
So it's gonna be bad puzzles in this track. That's what I'm getting out of it.
Every new follower reminds me of my parents.
And what will be her fate after being summoned to Vuros? The threads intertwining beyond space and time are beginning to weave a new tale.
New Metroid. I really wish they would have saved this for the Switch too. So you could get a visual upgrade. I feel like the story's gonna have to carry this one. Because from a gameplay standpoint, it looks exactly the same as Metroid 1 and 2. It feels like it's been like 20 years since the last one, and it doesn't really feel like the formula got evolved that much more. So like the story's gonna have to hard carry that, because like the gameplay didn't really blow me away right there. Or maybe the puzzles are really good and engaging too. It'll be cross-gen. I hope so.
Donation TBH gets, I get the chance to glaze. I mean, gaze into Sonic's dreamy
The only Metroid game I played is Metroid Prime Hunters for the DS. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. Yo, shout out to Mackenzie with the sub. Appreciate it. It looks okay. It looks okay. Like I'm not saying like, oh, I gotta play this day one.
We're followed in Crime Alley.
But I do want to play it. I do want to play it. It's a new suit. What they got to do with anything? I'll check it out. We'll check it out. Disney Villains Cursed Cafe. Is this a Cooking Mama type game?
Ready to stir up.
It'll be more of the same, but it'll be glazed hard. More of the same doesn't make it bad. It's more so what I'm arguing. Was it worth the 20-year wait? It's been in development hell for like 10 years. That's more of my argument. Like, it doesn't make it bad. It's just like, was it really worth the wait? It's kind of like, I feel like we have potentially another Kingdom Hearts 3 situation on our hands, if that makes sense.
Once upon a time, there was a drab coffee shop that transformed into a magical potion cafe. As the newest potionista of the Cursed Cafe, you'll craft concoctions for Disney villains and Gaston. The potion...
A game promoting drug use? Get the fuck out of here. Wargroove's makers next game. Next up is a new trailer for the makers of Indie Gems Wargroove. Okay. Go ahead and skip that one.
Every time someone donates a super chat, I'm going to Snapchat Sonic my intrusive thoughts.
Yeah, that makes sense at this rate. You can say the same about Kingdom Hearts 4. I feel that. Shout out to the people who just coming in. I'm recovering from a cold, so I'm like kind of low energy. That's why my voice is off too. But promises were made, so I got to get this stream done today. So like, I apologize if I'm not super high energy. I'm still trying to get myself together. Who dropped the super chat? Shout out to Haystacks with the 5. He said, make sure y'all hit the like button. Check out Avowed, my favorite game of 2025. Not my cup of tea, but I know some people like it. Shout out to you for the super chat. Shout out to Crypto Culture with the $20 super chat. I'm Mackenzie on Twitch. Thank you for the years of content. Hey, I appreciate you. Okay, big crypto. Hey, what crypto you invested in, bro? Not financial advice, but what crypto you invested in, Mackenzie? Is Aki okay? Aki's fine. Why would he be? What's wrong? What would be wrong with him? All right, let's see. Let's check a look at this game. What is this? 2D Hogwarts Legacy? The art style, the art is fire. Shit is 2D Sprite Hogwarts Legacy. The art reminds me of what was it? Oceans of Star, I think. Oceans of Stars, whatever that game was called. No, Sea of Stars. Yeah, Sea of Stars. My bad. Sea of Stars. I'm sure all the cozy gamers out there are gonna like this. I do like the art style. The concept seems cool, but I know I'm not gonna play it. I would say this is for somebody though. This looks pretty cool. Yeah, it looks like a good comfy game. I feel like all the cozy streamers would like that shit. Cell shaded platformer, the Eternal Life Goldman. The Switch is really turning it into the indie machine. Shout out to Revenge Blake with the sub. Ooh, the art is fire. Is this like hand-drawn shit? This art is really good. And the Eternal Life of Goldman play a 65-year-old liberal white man from Vermont trying to save America. Get out there and fucking vote. Did you register, bitch? I'm from Vermont. You know Bernie Sanders. He's my cousin. Take on all the MAGA maggots. I'm not gonna lie. I would fuck with this. This art is fucking fire. I'm not gonna lie. This is not bad. Yeah, it looks like a Studio Ghibli type shit. Old man Cuphead. The Eternal Life of Goldman. Is it exclusive to the Switch? Because it only says the Switch. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it looked hand drawn. You can kind of tell. This is a game I would get like on a Steam sale, but then this is exclusive to the Switch, so I feel like it might get forgotten.
It's rough out here, so you a real ass nigga for that, my nigga.
That's a shame. Hey, put this on PC so I can get it for $15. Shout out to Oh no, shout out to Jadeite J with the sub. Appreciate it. Gradius collection announced for the 40th anniversary. These are those Starship games, right? I think they used to come out when I was a kid.
Thanks for the resub.
Shout out to No Time to Die with the sub. It is on Steam. Bet. Oh, you know what's funny? I remember a couple weeks ago when I was streaming It Takes Two, Split Fiction, and there was a moment like this in there, and I was asking Brooke, I was like, have you ever played games like this? Because these are games that used to be in the arcades, the bullet hells, and she was like, no, this is one of the games I was talking about. I wish they would bring this genre back. This genre is really fun. He said all the old heads finna fuck with it. You know it. Bullet hells are really fun. Like make like a really hard bullet hell game with co-op that you could stream with like a buddy. That creates some funny moments. My girlfriend will like this. These was really popping in the arcades. Yeah, I'm doing a direct recap. Cuphead, but better. Yeah, Cuphead's based off of these games right here. This is not the game I used to play, though. I remember Gradius, but there was another spaceship game I used to play that was in the arcade. That shit was so fucking fire. I can't remember the name. Thanks for resubscribing. Shout out to Saint D. It was an R-Type. Nah, it wasn't this game. It wasn't this game. Nah, it wasn't Galaga. Galaga's not a bullet hell. Let's see, 90s arcade, spaceship, bullet hell. It might have been Raiden. That sounds familiar. I used to play this in my local arcade. I'm pretty sure it was this one. Yeah, it was Raiden. This is what I used to play at the arcade. It's like Gradius, but like you would get like little power-ups and shit like that. And it would blow stuff up, and you would have to dodge all the bullets and shit like that. Raiden was fire. I think my arcade had Raiden 2 or 3. I used to play this all the time after school. Yes, because I'm old enough to when arcades were still a thing. I got to see Street Fighter 2. You said you know ball, I know ball. Bring Raiden back. Bring Raiden back. That shit was fire. Guitar Hero style spinoff for Crypt of Necromancer. You copping the new Pokemon Za? It's possible. I'm seeing some things that I'm interested in. I think it depends on when it comes out. I'm not gonna lie, I put it in the group chat yesterday. I was like, man, don't get me wrong. The more I play Assassin's Creed Shadows, the more I'm enjoying it. It is a really good game. But I don't know how many more of these Ubisoft open world games I can handle, man. I'm getting old. I don't know if it's because I'm sick right now, but I was like, God damn, this game is fun, but the fucking map keeps going. And it's smaller than Valhalla. It's smaller than Odyssey, but the map I keep finding more synchronization points, and it's driving me crazy. Can we condense these games down? I'm getting too old, man. Same, I only play one open world every few months. Nah, I agree, it's too big. And it's like after a while, like it just doesn't. And then like the older I get, the more linear games I want. No, it's facts. And what pisses me off too, anybody who's playing Shadows, you can attest to this. So like there's castles. I mean, if you play any recent of the RPG Assassin's Creeds, there's castles or enemy bases all throughout the map, right? And in these castles, you have to take down the we'll call them the Shogun. You know, the lead samurais. And some castles will have 2 or 3, some will have 1. But the castles that have like 4 or 5 of those samurai that you have to take out, finding the Daisho. Finding the last 1 or 2 of those bitches is a bitch, bro. I'm like, and they always be in the most random corners in the fucking goddamn castle. This should be driving me crazy. I'm like, oh my God. Yo, I cannot find this one guy. And I'd be taking out the whole map looking for these niggas, bro. Yeah, it's like a chore. And I'm like, can we condense some of this down? After you've done it about 20 times, I've done it enough. Like, let's just focus on creating a good like, I'd rather have them spent more money towards getting better voice actors than putting 1,000 of those enemy bases all over the maps. It would have been the same exact game, but better.
Looks like
Yo, shout out to Cam. That's one of my criticisms of
someone in the chat just got
of the game, because now I'm like I've had a time skip because I've been sick. It's all I've been playing, so I've been grinding the fuck out of the side quests. I'm like level 30 right now. I'm like mid max right now. I'm like, bro, it's too much of this busy work. Yeah, streamline the gameplay loop. Shout out to Cam with the sub. Appreciate you. Let's take a look at this riff of Necro.
3, 2, 1, bring it on!
Yeah, I still haven't unlocked Yasuke either. You actually play with a guitar? Shout out to Space Ghost with the sub. Appreciate it.
Breathe in.
The art reminds me of Powerpuff Girls. I'm not playing this. Tamagotchi Plaza. Oh my god. I just took the game off my wish list because if I buy it now, I'm not gonna play it. I'm trying to get through it, and then we're about to start Kazaa. Who wants to raise a Tamagotchi? E-girls went bananas for this. Yeah, I'm probably gonna send this to my girl because she loves Tamagotchi. She'll probably play this shit. I'm good off this chat. I would have loved to seen the chat. I wish I would have watched this live. Like, I know the chat was probably going crazy when they showed this shit off. Get this woke Tamagotchi shit. The bullshit out my face. New trailer for Pokemon Za. What we got? Show some new gameplay.
Welcome to Pokemon Legends ZA, a new title in the Pokemon series. You'll begin your adventure by choosing one of 3 partner Pokemon. The setting is this metropolis that also appeared in the Pokemon X and Pokemon Y games.
First one, if you're fighting over
City.
Pokemon cards. I see they out there fighting over them Pokemon cards. I guess they worth a lot of money, the Pokemon Prisms or whatever the fuck that shit is. Niggas fighting in Costco, Target, and shit like that. The scalpers are sitting outside the machines buying them all and shit. I didn't know Pokemon cards were worth like that much.
To make it easier for people and Pokemon to coexist,
the new ones at least,
a company named Quasartico Inc. is carrying out an urban redevelopment plan.
Gentrification.
A glimpse into the lives of the Pokemon and people of Lumio City. Scattered all over town are wildlands. These areas are special environments where wild Pokemon can live comfortably, even within the city.
Why is it called Za? It's called Pokemon ZA, but like we're all calling it Za. It'd be funny if like an exclusive pre-order bonus, one of the starting 3 Pokemon is a grass type that looks like a pothead. Like give him like, because I mean it's a kid's game, right? So you can't give him like actual blunt. But like maybe make his eyes like really red and like droopy so he looks like he's high, and make it like some type of metaphor that like Ganjamon or some shit like the weed cat. That's an actual Pokemon.
But they might be hostile. If you
grass fire type,
get to safety. There are Pokemon that live outside wild zones too. Some of them can even be found on rooftops. People and Pokemon live easygoing lives in Lumio City. But when night falls...
Yo, this shit looks so ashy. This looks so bad, chat. Like, you know, it cracks me up because during the Sony State of Play, they showed all these gorgeous games, and niggas be like, "Oh, this looks like a PS2 game." No, this looks like a PS2 game. I feel like that term gets thrown around way too much. This is like a PS3. No, this looks like a PS3 game. Like, please tell me this is gonna be on the Switch 2 day one.
But
this shit is
when
struggling.
night falls,
it just looks dusty.
Aura transforms. Highly skilled trainers are invited to participate in a tournament.
Power over
ZA
Pokemon I stand on.
Royale.
Sheesh.
Trainers await in battle zones. If you're spotted, they'll challenge you to battle.
So we just running up on people in the alleyway, okay.
Strike first before being seen, and you'll land a surprise attack. During battles,
So you could do stealth back shots in this. Okay, this might be worth a pre-order.
using a super effective move at the right moment is key.
Will I get a chance to stealth back shot, Misty? Like, chill out, bro. That's a fucking minor, you creep. See, I knew you Pokemon niggas, bro. You can't be trusted. You can't be fucking trusted.
And with Mega Evolution, some Pokemon can power up.
I'll be taking a trip to Cerulean City.
You'll start at rank Z and work your way up to rank A. Trainers who reach the top are said to have a wish granted.
I was hoping for actual live battles. It's like somewhere in between, it looks like. I'm
and
not gonna lie, the more I see, the more I'm interested in this game. I think, but for me, it's still somewhere in between. I'm not excited for it, but I don't dislike it. It's more of like, it depends on when it comes out. If there's free time,
are
I'll
two
try it.
sides to Lumio City. It seems there are even more secrets waiting to be uncovered. What will you find on your
You can
adventure?
get past the visuals, looks cool.
Pokemon.
Yeah, the visuals don't matter to me. I mean,
launches on the
obviously I want the best looking game possible, but it doesn't matter to me that much. I play games for games. I'm just yapping.
Nintendo Switch later this year.
Later this year, please bring it to the Switch 2. Rhythm Haven makes a comeback. Great news for rhythm action games.
Hello there. Boop. The game you're about to see, boop, doesn't have a big, epic story. Boop. It sounds easy.
I feel like Nintendo will still be trying to do like these quirky games that only worked on the 3DS because the 3DS was a quirky device, and the DS. When you lose like that second screen, that second screen and the 3D and like the touch controls and stuff like that, it doesn't hit the same. Like those WarioWare type of games, they don't work the same way on the Switch as they did like on the 3DS, if that makes sense. But I still feel like they're still trying to replicate that magic, failing to realize that they've kind of taken the route of becoming more of like a generic platform. Like the Switch 2, from what we've seen, is just more powerful than the Switch, but it doesn't have anything wacky, cool, different to make those wacky games look out. Computer lab ass games. This is a no for me. Virtual card game. No, virtual card system revealed. Nintendo has announced a new system used for managing digital games. Okay. Feels like shovelware. It does feel like shovelware.
You can put a game featuring Mario in this Nintendo Switch system and a Legend of Zelda game in this one, freely inserting the games you have on hand into any system you want. But what if digital games could be as flexible and convenient as game cards? Well, here's what we came up with.
Shout out to Tierra with the sub. Appreciate it.
The virtual game card.
Only Sonic wields that type of power.
In the future, virtual game cards can be used for digital games. When purchasing the digital version of a game, it will be loaded onto your system as a virtual game card, allowing you to play that title. Your digital games will be lined up as virtual game cards on.
So now, I guess once you install your hard copy, you could just put it in the closet. You could just play digital, but it's there as a backup if you need it.
A dedicated management screen. Here, you can load and eject your virtual game cards and manage which games you can play on your system. If you have two Nintendo Switch systems, you can eject a virtual game card from one and load it onto the second. Now you can play this game on the second system wherever and whenever you want. Just as if you had inserted a physical game card.
So the Switch has game share finally. Welcome to 2014. Let's go.
With virtual game cards, you can freely load and arrange which games you play on up to 2 systems. Local communication with your second system is required, but only the first time. You can also lend out virtual game cards to your Nintendo account family group members.
Wait, up to 8 Nintendo account users connected together into a family group. So game sharing for up to 8 people in a group. Okay.
Connect to your family group member system via...
My opinion, I feel like why would one person need more than one Switch? I would say it's good if you have a big family. Well, yeah, that's why. Because people have families. Like you might have a Switch for your son or daughter and then one for yourself. Because one might not be enough because the kids are always going to be on it. So that's why.
A local wireless when you want to lend a game.
You gotta keep in mind, Nintendo is the platform for families. A lot of y'all are like, probably early, mid-20s. You're not really thinking like about family right now, but there are people outside of you. There's a demographic outside of you that will be useful for. Some people are not afraid to use their penis and have a family. So, shout out to Trey. Dre with the sub. Appreciate it.
And who you're
actually a very big market.
And you're done. They can now play on their own system.
I own 3 Switches for each of my kids. That sounds crazy out of context, but yeah. I got 3 Switches for my kids, nigga. Like what? Yeah, sometimes you just wake up one day and want to start a family. Real as shit.
You can only land
whenever them little niggas start acting up, little baby kids. I got 1 Switch, 2 Switch, 3 Switch. Be doing drills in my
game
house.
at a time.
Go pick a Switch.
Person.
That's
Games can
funny.
be lent out for 2
That sounds
weeks,
crazy out of
after
context.
which they will automatically return to you.
Wait, did I hear that correctly? You only get to hold it for 2 weeks.
1 game at a time to a particular person. Games can be lent out.
So only 1 person at a time.
For 2 weeks, after which they will automatically return to you.
Why is there a 14-day limit on it? You've already limited how many people can be in the group share. I don't understand what's the point of the 14 days, especially because let's say they're not done with the game. Then I just got to lend it back out to them every fucking 14 days. Hey, it's a 14-day free trial versus Steam sharing. The people I Steam share with, they have access to my games. The way it works is as long as you're not playing it, they can play it. As long as they're not playing it, I can play it. But like, there's no time limit on anything. It's just you have to understand you have 1 copy. I feel like that's how this should be as well.
Making digital games even easier to use.
Maybe they're hoping people get annoyed and just caved in and buy it. Probably it is psychological. It is.
Virtual game card.
But you know what? This isn't the best. This is typical Nintendo. I feel like they were almost there with the game sharing, but this is better than nothing, I guess you could say. Most kids, they're probably still most kids are probably still playing on Nintendo.
Your resub is cool,
so like I'd be grateful as a kid if I could share games with my friends. Like if you got one game, like, oh, tell your parents get this game, and I'll tell my parents get this game, and then we could trade games. Like it's better than nothing, I guess. It could have been better, but it's better than nothing. Yo, shout out to the Brody with the sub. Appreciate it. We got a super chat. Shout out to Husky Teddy. Have you always been streaming on YouTube? Because only recently you started popping up in my notification. I've been streaming on YouTube consistently for about maybe a month and a half, maybe 2 months. I converted one of my channels into this stream. So like, yeah, if you like watching on YouTube, first of all, I appreciate the super chat. If you like watching on YouTube, yeah, turn on notifications for this channel, because whenever I go live on Twitch, it automatically goes live on YouTube. I don't have to set anything up. It automatically. So I'll always be live over here, and the full VOD will be there too. Not even 200 likes. Let me look. Like, we got almost 1,000 viewers and only 200 likes. Come on, chat. Get my likes up to 500, chat. What the fuck is going on? Why not just unlimited access? We spotted the PS4 nigga. There has to be some limits to it. No, we start. Nah, deadass though. PS4 niggas, you know, get you a. You know, the Switch is about to be dirt cheap because the Switch 2 is coming out. So get you a Nintendo Switch, PS4 with the game share. There you go. There you go. High on Life is heading to the Switch. No, thank you. Action RPG Star Overdrive. We've seen that. I don't really care about that. The Wandering Village. Did you see animation versus chat? Nah, what's that? Shred Her is a crazy name, by the way. This is a no for me, Doug. King of the Meat. No trailer for King of the Meat. Fantasy Life. Okay. No trailer for the King of the Meat. I wanted to see that one. Will I be trying to Enzoy? Nah, it's not my cup of tea. I'm good off this. Okay, Saga Frontier. Yo, Nintendo, can we get what's the game that was on Game Boy? The RPG. Something Sun. Can we get one of those? What was that shit called? I'm tired, y'all. Sun GBA game. Golden Sun. Yeah, can we get a new Golden Sun on the Switch too? Stop making these goofy ass games, bro. It's a fighting game. Watch the trailer. You lost me at Kickstarter.
Two men
lost me at Kickstarter.
who survived in the same world, in the same era.
I don't trust no Kickstarter games.
Their extraordinary destinies
until they come out.
About to unfold. Saga Frontier 2 Remastered. Gustav, the heir to
Gustavo,
who was born without talent. The boy who was once called a good-for-nothing will take up his steel sword and plunge headfirst into the violent wars shaking the world. William Knights, an adventurer setting out on his path. His journey begins with the mysterious death of his parents and will lead him to the disaster brought about by the egg, an enigmatic object.
Your super chat
His life will be dedicated to this long struggle, spanning generations.
I know I'm black, but I need a DNA test to reveal if I'm Taco Fall black or just Blake Griffin black.
Let's see. Shout out to Husky with the super chat. I've been watching for almost 15 years. Thanks for entertaining. I appreciate you. Appreciate you, Teddy. The big unk. I appreciate you. Get my likes up, though, Chad. Get my fucking likes up. I'm over here dying, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I did not want to stream today. I didn't want to come back till Monday, but, you know, duty calls. I had to. Hit the fucking like button, man. Mighty Number 9 did irreparable damage to Kickstarters. Mighty Number 9, what's that space game that never got finished? H-Hour. I've been burned by too many Kickstarter games. I don't trust none of them. No, thank you. Even Ukulele, which is probably arguably the best Kickstarter game to ever come out, that shit was still mid. Star Citizen, yeah, that did a lot of damage. Shenmue 3 did damage too. Sega wanted us to kickstart that shit, and it came out and it was mid. Momentum, not looking at that. Everybody's Golf Hot Shots. Back from the PSP. I don't know why I started my beats back up. Frame rate dropping.
A new entry in the Everybody's Golf series is driving onto Nintendo Switch. Aim, time your button press just right, and take your shot.
Nice shot.
Perform backspins, side spins.
I'm mad you referred. This man said, I'm tired of Nintendo frames. We're just referring to games with bad frame rates as Nintendo frames. Ethos and Angry Joe had me thinking Star Citizen was going to change the universe. Hashtag blame Ethos. Streets of Rage 4 devs are making a new Marvel beat 'em up. Cosmic Invasion. All right, let's see. Big Marvel shit. The animation is fire. Did Daredevil flash right there for a split second? Or am I bugging? Like who? Or is that just supposed to be Wolverine? I'm sick, so you know. Oh, it was just a frame of Wolverine. Okay. Yeah, I'm seeing things. I'm sick of. Big storm in the building. Wait, who this? Who's that? Is she black? We like her. Who's that? Maya Vel, is she new? Nova. The art is fire. Another Captain Marvel? Okay. All hands reunite in Marvel Cosmic Invasion. And you know what? I'd be right there. This look fire. I cop this. This is made by the same people who made the Ninja Turtles game too. Is this going to be on Game Pass? This is a day one. This is a cop. Let's see. It's out holiday 2025. What the fuck? Yeah, this looks lit. Looks like a fun co-op game to just play with people. It's even on the PS4. I mean, it's old school graphics. I would hope it could run on the PS4. Y'all finally got one, guys. Shout out to the PS4 community. Y'all better support this game because y'all don't get no games. That might have been the best game we've seen so far. Tamagotchi Life is Back. We got Tamagotchi and Tomodachi. Oh shit. That bitch is fart. This shit is Animal Crossing with Mies.
How refreshing.
Gotta go to them Nintendo frames.
Hiya.
You wanna play Tomodachi?
Tomodachi Life. Living the dream.
Who is this for? Cozy gamers that like to play chill games. There's a market for this. 100%. People who play Stardew Valley, Inzoi, Sims, that type of stuff. Inzoi is one of the biggest games out right now. You don't gotta like it, but it's real. What's up, bitch? Let's go to Starbucks. Oh shit.
Did you want to talk?
Aw. Glad that was only a dream.
It's got its own style going. Somebody's gonna play that game. Nintendo Today app. The final reveal. It was a new app. It's called Nintendo Today, available on iOS and Android today. Okay, what does the app do?
Hello, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto. Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct. Since 2011, Nintendo Direct has delivered Nintendo news directly to you. And now, these presentations have grown into an event that many people watch.
I just bought Inzoi for her today.
Thank you all very much.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to the Inzoi community. I'm not gonna play that game, but I see people making lots of bad bitches on there, bro. You can make some bad bitches on Inzoi, bro.
We'll continue to broadcast Nintendo Direct presentations, but we're also launching a new channel based on the concept of delivering information to you directly. This is a smart device app called Nintendo Today.
Oh, they said they tired of talking to IG and GameSpot. Y'all, they tired of Kotaku spinning the news. We gonna get the news directly to you. This app is strictly for Luigi hat wearing ass niggas, bro.
Which functions like a daily calendar. In the app, you can view different Nintendo events. We will also be
Musk left Twitter so bad, Nintendo made its own news app. I'm saying.
Every day.
Does it connect to my alarm out?
For Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd.
Your donation.
News about Nintendo Switch 2 will be delivered to you daily and directly through the Nintendo Today app as well.
Trained 4 little boys in the Batcave.
I refuse to believe that they're going to drop daily news that's interesting or intriguing. It's going to be stupid shit mostly. Hey, Tom Nook says you owe $5. All right, buddy. Yo, shout out to Average College Student with the $5 super chat. He said nothing to say. Love the streams. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button.
Nintendo Today will be available to download on smart devices later today.
Nintendo is not dropping any interesting news for me. I will say, don't be surprised if all the major... Don't be surprised. You know what? Don't be surprised if Nintendo stops talking to the media altogether. What if the Nintendo Direct was like a beta test? And this is the full-blown rollout. So not only will you have the Nintendo Directs, but be hosted on this app as well as YouTube and other places. But they're going to stop giving exclusive stories to websites. They'll probably just post whatever news they have for Metroid 4 on this app. And that's how you'll know if it's official. It's like a direct-to-consumer thing, which is good for them, but then it's bad for consumers because it means it's one more app we got to have on our phone. And I'm not going to lie. When I got my iPhone 13 a few years ago, I thought 128 gigs was enough. But the other day, my phone said it was running out of memory. And then like my apps wasn't even booting up. So I had to delete a bunch of pictures and apps and shit. Like I don't need no more apps because I'm not, these phones is too expensive. Whenever I upgrade my phone, I always get the cheapest one available because it's still $100,000. It's too much, man. It's too much. They're going to use it to swell the Switch too. Oh yeah. Don't be surprised. They could do that. Yeah. Get your place in line through the app. That could be a way to verify people to keep the bots away from, you have to have a verified Nintendo account for at least 1 year, or 3 months maybe before being able to get in line. That could stop people from scalping the Switch 2 through the app. I hope not. The app gonna crash. Well, there's that too. Yeah, it's Nintendo. It probably would crash. I'm downloading it now to be safe. I know my Costco gonna have something. We gonna be good. Other Nintendo news, let me turn my beat on. Live action Legend of Zelda movie will release on March 26, 2027 in theaters. Nothing else to add here, other than the fact that it will be live action. It is not an animated film. I think that means it's going to be people dressed up as Zelda and Link and Ganon. I'm not going to pass any judgment until I actually see what it looks like, the first trailer, but it's coming sooner than later. Literally, this time in a year and a half, it'll be here. The movie's either going to be really mid or really good. Yeah, especially because Link doesn't talk. He just says, ah. Tom Holland is Link, by the way. Are you being serious? Is he really? No, he's not. He's being considered. Doesn't mean he is. Rumor. New Switch 2 rumor makes wild claim about the mysterious C button. Earlier this week, Nintendo quietly confirmed the Switch 2's mysterious C button located on the right Joy-Con controller. We're still waiting for an official update to find out what exactly this button does. But a new rumor does the round suggest it would allow you to link your Switch 2 to the original Switch system and reportedly transform it into a Wii U-like gamepad.
And that's Sonic's BBC.
Shout out to Sith the Owls with the sub. This information comes from leaker Extra Ones, who apparently claims that this is a one-time, at least one function for the new button. The same individual, perhaps best known for the Xbox Community Game Pass leaks. How we feeling about that? How are we feeling about potentially the Switch could be served as an extra monitor or an extra screen for the Switch 2? Maybe like they're trying to do like a big 3DS. I actually hope this isn't true because why mimic the Wii U, you know? That's Nintendo's biggest failure. I take that back. For most of you, the Wii U is the biggest Nintendo failure in the modern era. But Nintendo's biggest failure is actually the the Virtual Boy. The Virtual Boy is their big. Most of y'all are too young to know what that is. So like why try to mimic what failed? I don't know. I love my Wii U. The Wii U was okay. I feel like it was overhated. It had Bayonetta 2 on there. I think it was overhated and they didn't market it correctly. Not enough games. The fact that the Switch was successful directly after the Wii U goes to show you that the Wii U wasn't a terrible platform. They just didn't market it correctly. Because to be honest, the Nintendo Switch is just a reiterated Wii U. It's a better Wii U. Which goes to show you maybe they needed another year of R&D before they launched it. Kind of like the PS Vita, remember that? I remember the Vita. Yeah, I still have mine. What does the Vita have to do with anything? I love my Virtual Boy. Got my eyes seen. Most of y'all have never really seen. Most of y'all have never I've never physically seen a Virtual Boy in real life. I've never seen one. I've only ever seen it on the internet. He said it hurt your eyes. They sold like 10 copies of that shit. You could only find a Virtual Boy in like some damn secondhand store in Tokyo or some shit. Shibuya. A lot of early Switch games was just Wii U games. Which is another example that the software wasn't bad. It was just the hardware wasn't properly advertised. Because you're right. Mario Kart 8, didn't that originally come out on the Wii U? Ain't that shit still selling? I didn't even know what it looks like. It's so true. This shit is just like it's like a red thing you put your eyes in. It's like big ass binoculars. New Liza P Overture details revealed. Thanks to a recent interview with Eurogamer, Liza P Overture director gave insight into where the upcoming prequel stands in terms of experience in relation to the original Liza P. According to Choi, the story of Liza P Overture will be accessible seamlessly from around chapter 9 of the base game. That means the new story is integrated into the original as opposed to being a completely standalone story. We've never really saw the development of Overture as a separate entity, said Choi to Eurogamer. With the base game and the expansion together, we believe that the whole entire thing delivers the game Liza P is how it was supposed to be experienced. As far as length is concerned, Liza P Overture will take experienced players roughly 15 to 20 hours to complete. It features new locations, enemies, bosses, weapons, and characters. 2 of those new weapons are a bow and claws, though not much else is given away.
You're not as annoying as me.
So this is not DLC. This is a full-blown expansion. 20 hours. That's a new game. It's kind of like Shadow of the Erdtree, basically. And just like Shadow of the Erdtree, I feel like Overture is going to expose people. Because I was in somebody's stream last week playing, and they were playing this game. And you know the lightning chick boss? She's like the second to last boss in the game. When she beat it, the achievements came up and it said only 40% of people beat the game. Matter of fact, let's pull achievements up for you bitch ass niggas right now. Let's see, Liza P. Let's go ahead and bring right there. View all my achievements. Let's see, free from the puppet string. So reach the end of the game. So only 20% of people beat the nameless puppet. That's the final achievement. Only 20% of the people beat the nameless puppet. I repeat, only 20% of y'all beat the game, but you niggas be in my chat trying to tell me how to play games. Y'all niggas don't beat games, bruh. What the fuck is we talking about? So I said that to say this. Chapter 9, I believe there's 11 chapters. That means you have to beat the majority of the game to access this DLC. A lot of y'all that want to play this DLC are going to get exposed because you're not going to be able to play the DLC. You remember the week Shadow of Erdtree came out? Remember that shit came out? A lot of people ran to go fight Mog. I gotta fight Mog. What the fuck, bro? Getting their ass knocked, getting their scalp pushed back for a week straight because they was rusty. Fucking frauds. These achievements gonna get y'all niggas. We got the numbers. Y'all didn't beat the game. 80% of people did not beat this game. But 100% of y'all were trying to tell me how to play. This is the greatest game of all. How would you know? You ain't beat it. What we do know is you Sony ponies cannot get enough of these Xbox games. We got more numbers in on the Sony frauds. PS5 owners really want to play Xbox games. Indiana Jones and Forza Horizon 5 are dominating the top of PlayStation Store's pre-orders in multiple regions. This is a report from 3 days ago. Mind you, this is the $100 edition of both games. Now y'all see why I make these jokes. They sit on these Twitter spaces, harassing Xbox players, telling them the greatest RPG of all time is Final Fantasy VII. Y'all didn't buy or play Rebirth. A lot of y'all complained about the mini games, but y'all know what y'all did buy? Indiana Jones. Do you know what you did buy? Forza. You know what you did buy? That goofy ass game with the oversized ants and the children. What was that shit? Grounded. You know what you did buy? See you PlayStation niggas bought a PS5 Pro to play Indiana Jones. And when Gears of War comes out, you'll be on your knees ready to slop up Dom 2. Enjoy your games. I'm just tired of the console wars. The purpose of me bringing these up is the console wars are fake. You niggas is frauds. Let people enjoy what they want to enjoy and go about your life. I don't want to hear that shit. This one came out of left fucking field. I saw this on the timeline. I thought this shit was fake. Soccer player or football, Cristiano Ronaldo will be in Fatal Fury, ladies and gentlemen. What with no, yeah. Niggas is getting excited about Gears of War with no multiplayer on the PlayStation. But Cristiano Ronaldo is going to be in Fatal Fury. You said, what? You think I'm playing? Watch this. This is the weirdest collab I've ever seen.
He's an icon. A legend. And now, a fighter.
Appreciate you, Nimi.
Let's do it.
Was fun.
This is so fucking random, dude. But I feel like SNK did this because they knew. I like Fatal Fury, but like it is a very niche fighter, and I feel like they probably knew that it's gonna be an uphill battle to attract eyeballs to their game. Especially with established franchises like Tekken and Street Fighter already out there doing their thing. So they probably felt like, let's go for the gusto. Let's just get some random celebrity in our game to create some type of media attraction. And it worked because I'm sitting here talking on the stream about it. Will it work in the long run? I don't know. But what I will say is they have one thing I know about Ronaldo. I don't know a lot about football. One thing I know about Ronaldo is I know iShowSpeed's favorite player is that. Everything I know about these streamers is against my own will. They have a real chance here to do some type of collab with iShowSpeed and get him to play this game. And that would bring a lot of eyeballs to the FGC and particularly Fatal Fury and SNK games. Simply because he'll get a chance to be able to play as Ronaldo in the game. Will it work? I don't know. But if I'm on the PR team, I'm giving y'all a freebie, I would try to get in touch with Speed's people. I know that he loves that man. So that's an easy stream for him to play as this character and put a lot of people potentially onto a game that they probably never heard of. I know he's going crazy in China right now, so I'm pretty sure he could do something for y'all too. SNK got funding connections to Saudi Arabia, so they were forced to put him in. The player is popular over there. I don't know a lot about Saudi Arabia's politics, but if you say so. Off topic, but the PS4 is still getting games. Yeah, I know, unfortunately. Is that my fucking group chat? Yeah, that's the group chat. What the fuck is that noise? So yeah, he'll be in the game. He'll be in the game April 24th. I believe there's a beta going on. I didn't get to play this weekend because I've been sick. I can only play one game at a time. I didn't really want to sit up and play any type of fighting game. But it's there. Dicey move because I saw people bring up allegations against dude. I don't know anything about Ronaldo. I just thought it was fucking interesting. Just bringing it up. What else I got for you? Oh, Game Informer's back. If you are a fan of their journalism, which in my opinion, they were one of the few kind of neutral. They just reported things as they are. They're back. For those unaware, Game Informer was the magazine that you get when you subscribe to GameStop, their premium service or whatever in store. They've been around since the 90s. But GameStop cut them loose last year randomly, just locked them out of their account. It was a whole drama.
But honestly, there's only one.
But apparently they're back, and they're not under GameStop anymore. They're independent. So they're back as an independent entity. So if you want to get your gaming news from there, they are there. I'm pretty sure you'll see us keeping up with them as well. If you want to watch the video, I dropped the link in the chat. But yeah, they're back. I thought that was cool, at least putting people on to some positive news. What else I got for you? The other day, Marvel did a whole Avengers Doomsday thing where they revealed all these different characters that are coming back. I know a lot of people are excited to see all the different X-Men, but unfortunately, Dakota Johnson will sadly not return as Madam Web in Avengers Doomsday. So if you're looking forward to her coming back, seeing some type of collab, she will not be a part of it with all the returning characters, unfortunately. I thought this was fucking funny. I was like, can y'all leave this woman alone? Yeah, no morbid time. No morbid time, unfortunately, guys. They need to Thanos snap that movie. Oh my lord. What else I got for you? 2XKO Alpha Lab 2, the next beta.
Chat for resubscribing.
Shout out to Hellish Reasons with the sub.
So you a real ass nigga for that, man.
Beta number 2 for 2XKO, which is Riot's new fighting game, is from April 18th to the 20th. US, Canada, and Brazil can participate. It'll be on PC, PS5, Xbox. The roster includes these people. I don't know how to say any of these nerd names. It'll have a free battle pass, skin sets, and avatar cosmetics. It'll feature ranked, private, and public lobbies, updated tutorials and training, and massive core gameplay changes. I also saw that the game will launch with 10 playable people at launch. So that's got a lot of people kind of spooky because they've been hyping this game up for the last 2 years. And the game will launch. You remember how much shit Street Fighter 6 got when it launched with 16 characters? This is going to launch with only 10. And from last time I checked, ain't there like 1,000 League of Legends champs, which this game is based in that universe? And for some reason, they're only launching with 10 playable characters in a free-to-play game? Yeah. I feel like that's going to cause a problem where like everybody's going to play the same 2 or 3 characters. There's going to be like no experimentation the first 2 weeks. Yeah, and it's a 2v2, so you're going to run into the same characters. It's looking a little spooky, but this is good. This is good ammo for Fatal Fury to get some type of momentum. I saw a tweet that said Mark Phillips will debut as Blade in Avengers Doomsday. That's fucking funny. Even Mortal Kombat did better than 10. Even Mortal Kombat. So like people are saying, oof. Do they not have all their shit together? Keep in mind that Riot also let go of a bunch of people recently. So they might be understaffed, underfunded. Remember last year, they let go of like 3,000 people like randomly. That was a big hoopla that day. My favorite genre of games, platformers. Traditional mascot platformers, RPGs, action adventure. Like shooters too. I like everything but RTSs, to be honest. Those are fucking nerds. And even still, like there's some RTSs I do like. Sometimes I'll nerd out. Yeah. We like the hoopla. We don't like the hoopla. We don't like watching people get laid off. So that's all I got for you for the first batch.